Alright, what is going on, guys? SpitefulHopes back again, coming at you with a should you summon on this new no affiliation killer banner that's coming out, and it does sport four actually pretty good units. We have Quincy Ichigo, Anniversary Oki Aura, Mine Tsukishima, who's okay, and Veruca. Now, I don't think that this banner is a must summon. There are only 10 characters in the entire game with no affiliation killer, and these characters being some of the oldest. I think the only character here that isn't part of it is probably Grimmjow, and I do find it funny that they are starting to put a lot of these seasonal banners into these selections. Like for the no affiliation killer, Veruca is actually a Halloween character, so them putting these what is it called, these seasonal characters into these killer banners, in my opinion, is actually really nice. My only issue is I wish that they would start doing that more for the limited banners. Like, I would love to see like a Captain Killer banner and then have it like 1,000 Year Blood War Unohana, Can't Fear Your Own World Noitora. I would love to see something along those lines, but that has yet to happen. But I will say that them putting in seasonals is a good thing. Okay, so going into it, Quincy Ichigo, one of my personal favorite characters. Aesthetically, he looks gorgeous. That being said, at worst, he is a strong attack recharge 14% link for speed with very, very high SP. 794 SP. Let me zoom in a bit. Make sure that this is okay. Yeah, perfect. Alright, let me scroll up. Alright, so he does have Sprinter plus 2, so he can go across the field very, very quickly. Bruiser plus 20%, Devastation plus 40%. Frenzy and Debilitator plus 5 seconds with weakening on all of his attacks. Freeze duration minus 100%, so pretty much freeze immunity. And he is a range character with range collision on his first and second strong attack. His first strong attack is akin to Heart Uryu. His second strong attack is akin to, I want to say, who is he like? All I know is that his arrows split into 3. And the damage on this attack is also split into 3. So sure, you can deal relatively good damage if you're up close to the enemy, but if you're far away from the enemy, this is not really going to deal that much damage, which in my opinion is the main reason that he's not OP. If he had something akin to Hikone, I'm saying akin a lot, I apologize for that. If he had the second strong attack of Hikone, 1,000 Year Blood War, Toshiro, Yamamoto, something along the lines of that, I feel like this character would be so much better. Unfortunately, he just doesn't have that. That being said, he is very good for floor 5 and floor, I want to say 23. He does do very good in Kokuto stage. And like I said, with the weakening on everything, in my opinion, he's not a bad unit. I think he's good. I just think he could have been better. Like, if you see this, the radius 350, but don't let that fool you, because like I said, it splits off into 3. The magnification is 180, but it's only 60 each. So unless you're hitting all 3 of those, it's not going to be dealing crazy amounts of damage. The magnification is 40%, but hits multiple times. Weakening on everything, and then full screen third strong attack with a full screen special with weakening. This character, like I said, he's good. I know a lot of people are going to want him for their collections and stuff like that. He is not a must-have. He's just a very good unit. And he looks insane. He looks sick. Let's be real. He looks sick. Alright, going into the next character. Are your eyes able to see it? Oki Aura. 3rd anniversary Oki Aura, in my opinion, is probably one of the best in the banner. Next, I'd say that him and Quincy Ichigo are along the same path in terms of as fast as, like, clearing as fast as possible. But I do feel that Oki Aura just brings more to the table. First off, strong attack damage 25% link, okay, but kind of toss away in my opinion. 769 base spiritual pressure, 640 attack with enhancer, so that attack is going to go higher. Bruiser plus 20%, devastation 40%, sprinter plus 1, and he does have frenzy and he does have poise. This character is good in PvP. He can be somewhat useful in guild quests, and he's very good in PvE content in general. At worst, he is a booster for epic raids when you don't have a boost. 3rd strong attack is a charge attack. When fully charged, he does only have a 900 radius 3rd strong attack, which in my opinion kind of, it's really sad. I wish that it was higher. I wish that it was a bigger AoE. It definitely feels like a bigger AoE, but it's really not. 750 to 900 radius, standard charge attack. 2nd strong attack, standard barrier, recover, or boost attack type. And then 1st strong attack is your standard lunge. 525. Is that a standard lunge? Let me check it out. 475. 525 is actually a better lunge than normal. That's cool. That's actually good to know. So yeah, that's Oki Aura in a nutshell. Weakening on all of his attacks except for his second, which does... Oh yeah, and it also grants a barrier as well as boosting your team. That's actually really good. I like that. Alright. Going into mine Tsukishima. I was going to go with Veruca, but I guess I didn't click it in that order. Mine Tsukishima is okay. I feel like his biggest issue is that he has a no affiliation killer with a damage reduction soul trait. In my opinion, those two in combination just have him dealing significantly less damage than he could. Like, for example, sure, Ichigo has no affiliation killer, but a strong attack recharge allows him to use the strong attacks more, and Oki Aura with his boost and his strong attack damage link lets him do more damage, right? Like more damage in a shorter amount of time as opposed to a damage reduction link and a no affiliation killer. That being said, we are almost a year and a half from the original release of Oki Aura, who was the first no affiliation killer. So a year and a half to get your first inheritance zone with no affiliation. I don't know about that, Chief. But yeah, going into it, we also have Sprinter +1, Bruiser 20%, Devastation 40%, kind of standard. Frenzy, Debilitator +5 seconds, and Confusion immunity. That, unfortunately, even though he does have Debilitator, his status elements is actually Confusion, which is probably some of the worst status elements in the game, right next to Slow. I would actually argue that Slow is better than Confusion at this point. 375 Radius NAD, not very good. 475 Standard Lunge. 600 Radius Second Strong Attack Distant. The reason that this distant is important is because the AoE is going to be in front of him and not completely around him. And the reason that that's good is, whereas Oki Aura has a 575 Radius Second Strong Attack, that goes around himself. It's not in front of him. So with this, I think this is better than your average second strong attack that's around yourself. Third strong attack, standard full screen third strong attack. Confusion on all of his attacks, but like I said, Confusion, it's just not, it's not good. This character is definitely going to be on filler banners later on in the future, especially as under like fillers for double chance. So just I wouldn't really recommend summoning specifically for him unless you desperately need him for Tower of Ordeals. Veruca, in my opinion, like I said, I think it's very cool that they're bringing Halloween characters out. Strong attack recharge 12%, no affiliation killer, human affiliation. Frenzy, Debilitator +5 seconds, weakening on everything, which I think is very good. Freeze immunity, so she's perfect for that stage, for Tower of Ordeals. Long reach +20%, Bruiser 20%, Devastation 40% standard, and then Sprinter +1. I like the long reach, I like the Bruiser. She's not a bad character by any means. I think that the only thing really holding her back is the no affiliation killer, but like I said, as long as K-Lab keeps pumping out these characters, it could be good. Now her strong attack 3 is a 900 radius third strong attack, which I think is actually probably like her ultimate downfall, right? The 575 radius is a lunge in front of him, I think, and then her strong attack 1 is a 350 projectile that goes in front of her as well. I'm actually fine with the strong attack 2 lunge. I'm okay with the strong attack 1. Don't particularly like it, but that third strong attack 900 radius, it just doesn't really cut it for me in this crazy time when everyone has 1200 radius. Like, if you think about it this way, these newer characters that K-Lab's coming out with a 1200 radius third strong attack, has 33% more range than her. That's crazy. All right. Going into it, her full screen special does have weakening on it. Honestly, this banner, in my opinion, is definitely a skip. I really do believe, and yes, I'm talking to this one person that commented, calling me like, I don't even remember what he called me. He called me some random shit, but I do believe that Camp for Your Own World is going to be the mid-month. If you follow how the movie banners were released, Camp for Your Own World has followed the same pattern. Almost exactly the same, like mid-March, mid-April, at the end of August, and then I would not be surprised if it's mid-month. K-Lab has always kept 1000 Year Blood War as an anniversary celebration. So I do expect 1000 Year Blood War for anniversary. I do not expect them to do 2 rounds. If they do 2 rounds of anniversary, that's going to be nutty, and that's going to be the first time that they've ever done it for global anniversary. So with that being said, I really advise you guys to hold on to your orbs if you really, really, really want to summon on this banner. And maybe 250 orbs, and that's me giving you guys justification to just summon. But in all reality, guys, these characters are all somewhat replaceable. I love you, Oki Aura, don't hate me, but I mean, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. We also have another banner coming out with Luppy. Let me see if someone posted it in the BBS news. Here we go. 5 characters that are all useful in Warrior's Path. Hell no. Hell to the fucking no. Alright, that's all I'm going to say on this. This banner is really mediocre. The only one good here is White Ichigo. Maybe a Kaku. Maybe. Alright, but I'm going to leave it at that. You'll know this guy's Grano. Catch me up here. Stay blessed. Honestly, I think I'm just more hype about this than anything else. Please, Kayla, don't do me wrong. Stay blessed, y'all. Wish all the best of luck with your summons if you choose to summon. Skip this banner. Like I said, I advise you to skip this banner unless you desperately need them. And I guess I will leave it at that. Stay blessed, y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.